Hello everyone. We have a very special game today, one where I got to play against Pistol Star, and we're joined by Pistol Star to help give us some analysis. How's it going?
Hey Sam, hello everyone. I'm good. How about you?
Yes, very well. I think it's fair to say you were a bit nervous going into this match, seeing as this is board 8. This is my favorite board, probably the board I'm the strongest at. I am the first player, so things are looking a bit dangerous for you. Were you worried about getting knocked back down to 700?
I was, yeah, but luckily I wasn't too nervous. That's board 8, your favorite board. That's dangerous. And then, of course, I know how much you learned, and I saw
Mm.
some of your games. They were very well played, so I was prepared for a very, very difficult game.
Okay, and we are going to be looking at it with the 2019 edition because that's how I play. So hopefully that won't be too confusing for you or for anyone else watching that's used to the old art. Okay, so I start off with a 5 and a 4. This is board 8. Uh, this to me just seems like mine and boat is like the only option. I don't think I could do anything better than that. Would you agree?
I think mine and boat, of course, is a dream, but also boat I think is really nice as well because on this board the boats are of course I would say the strongest
Right.
compared to all other boards, and yeah, there are three boats. If there would be only two boats, of course,
Would you have gone boat with the 4 and then sell the 5 and take the other boat? Is that what you would have done as first player?
that's what I would have done. Yeah, but it's pretty close for sure.
Well, I do go ahead and grab the mine and the boat. On your turn from memory, I think you take this boat and then place it immediately to get another turn. That also works for you because there is a 5 goods which you already have a 5 of.
Exactly. And then we have three different numbers we can hit to secure the other boat that, of course, we have to get.
Yeah.
And it will cost us maximum one worker, but often zero workers. So
Yeah.
I prefer that. We also both fight for that five goods. Like you also can use it. So
You get a 1 and a 3, so obviously you're going to have to spend one worker to sell here. Oh, okay. I think I remember. You can get the warehouse and place it immediately. That does save all your workers.
and that also gives us the immediate connection
Yes.
to the boat. So and that then gives us already the connection to the castle. Of course, early on these tiles are very strong because you can maybe finish it right away in phase A, that
Hmm.
little city. So it's very lucky rolling two times. I mean, for you also, the first roll was amazing.
Yes.
My first roll was amazing. The second roll was amazing. It looks very good so far. And then when we look at the goods, of course, we want to sell these fives
Yeah.
because there are no other fives coming, and you also have a five, so only four more in the deck.
So you have the boat league going to the next round. 4 and a 4. I think this is very, very sad for me. From memory, I think I take the market and probably place it on the 3. I struggled with this move quite a bit.
Yeah, that's a very sad roll, the first sad roll of the game. And it's a spot in which I would have struggled as well. The
Mm.
market for sure is an option. Yeah, I think your move that you ended up isn't bad, but a bit slow, I guess. Also securing these picks, I think, is quite nice
Yeah.
because they are better than the two cows. It's probably fine, yeah, what you did. I was also thinking maybe just taking the picks and taking two workers is also be good, I think. Because now we have a clocked up hand with zero workers, which is
Yeah.
extra expensive.
I really don't
Going
like being
forward.
in this position with no
Yeah.
workers and full hands, but I didn't really see any other option. 4 and a 2. This, oh my goodness, this just seems like a very easy move as well. Like, are you kidding? You just place the boat and then take the castle for free?
Yeah, insane. So
Like
lucky.
BGA does realize I'm the one that needs the help, right? Very straightforward move, place and take.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then also taking the contested two goods we
Yes,
both like
yes.
to have. Still having two workers, that's insane.
1 and a 3. With a 1, I place the mine, and I guess with a 3, then I just have to take workers. I don't think I should be placing the pigs there. I want to sort of use them as a connection on either the 2 or the 5. I'm fairly sure that's what I do. Yeah.
I also think that was a very good move because people could think, yeah, take sell the goods, but then you're still on 0 workers, and you still have so
Mm.
many options to sell goods, like 2, 3, or 5, to give you more flexibility and more options. It's better to first take 2 workers. Yeah.
A 3 and a 2 for you. With a 2, I'd be tempted by this yellow tile. I know you love your eco yellow tiles. You don't have any mines yet, but you're first player, so you're pretty much guaranteed to get the next one. I don't know what you're doing with the 3 here.
There's one more very nice thing that costs only 1 worker to do. It's taking the town hall with a 2 and placing the town hall with a 3,
Right,
which
yes.
places the castle into the 1, which then can sell goods. Because the thing, yes, number 2 is really nice, but the thing is it clogs up our hand. We have no option to place it now. And we still need to prepare 1 more silver. And of course, now it's again time to sell the 2s, because we have 2 2s, you have 1 2.
Yeah.
There's only 4 more in the deck. I don't really know what to do in the next 2 turns, to be honest, after that. But that's a luxury issue that you can have. To not know what to do because you finished everything you have to finish very early. And
in English, we'd say that's like first world problems.
Exactly, yeah.
That's a good move. I did forget about this little 3 here. That's very handy filling in that region.
Right.
That's a very natural move. Very clean. I think a lot of people probably wouldn't sell goods with like a free action because you're like, oh, it's a free action. I can take anything I want. Like, I imagine most people would take a warehouse in that position.
Oh, it's true. I should have taken that. Yeah, that's right. That
Oh,
would be
really?
much more. Yeah, of course, because when you look at it, I have 3 numbers to hit. And
That's true,
I have
yes.
anyway not much to do, so yeah, that was my first mistake for sure.
Right.
Because then just 1 building we are at a boat, and
that
with a
one.
6 here, and with a 6 on the left, we would get to the boat on the left side.
Yeah.
But the 2 is for sure the best. And yeah, that was a big mistake. Yeah.
6 and a 3 for me. I'm pretty sure this is the time I place the boat. Placing the pigs and placing the boat. Let's see what I do.
Very good. If you did this, that was the best.
You like that move better?
Yeah, that's the best because you sell two goods. It's much more efficient, and you spend 0 workers and you produce the castle in 1 go. And now it's just very efficient. On this board, you don't want to spend too many workers because tiles are so good. Like everything scores a lot.
A 1 and a 2 for you. Gee, you'd probably like to have the warehouse right about now, wouldn't you?
Of course, that was a big mistake. Very easy to spot, but somehow I didn't realize that.
You can still get it and place it this turn. It'll give you 2 silver, but you'll be on 0 workers, so I'm sure that's not what you're going to do.
Of course. Yeah, of course. No, that was correct in A4, I guess, what I did, because if we took the warehouse, we could never prepare 2 silver as well. So yeah, we did it correctly, but yeah, the first unlucky roll of the game now. So
Unlucky. What would have been your ideal role in this position? A 4?
Just taking 2 workers. Yeah, taking 2 workers and sell the 4. That was the whole idea.
Okay.
And I would be very happy with a 3 or 5 because then I still have 2 workers to silver. But now taking 2 workers, selling for 2 workers, the 4 is not very nice. What do you think? What is the best?
Taking 2 workers is obviously one of the actions, and then probably I would just take this yellow tile 2. Your mines produce workers.
Right. I think so too. Because we know we can only do 2 things in the next turn. Like, we can never get 3 tiles, so it's not really clogging us up, and it gives us a quick and smooth connection through the mine.
Yeah,
to the next boat.
You need it anyway to go like the usual path.
Yeah, or even 1, 4, 3 is fine.
Yeah.
Depending. And then we just normally open up with mine boat. And that should be enough. Yeah, sad roll for you.
For me, we'll get to that in a sec. I didn't mind this roll. So yeah, obviously I wanted to place the pigs here. That's not going to happen though, but I think this opened up a decent opportunity. One of the paths here is obviously a 5 is nice for placing the pigs here, and then preparing a yellow tile for the next round to either connect here or here. I'm pretty sure that's what I ended up doing with 5-5, so I wasn't too unhappy with it, but obviously I would have preferred like 2-1. But
Right.
I don't think it's the worst. The other consideration would have been, would you place the pigs and then sell this 5 just to get 2 silver ready?
I think it's not
Instead of
as strong. The thing what you do with that 5 placement of the picks is you also put extra pressure on the mine, connect the whole board very early on, so that puts a lot of pressure later on boats as well.
Right,
And
so you're saying because I'm already here, I can pressure the mine, I can pressure this castle, and I can pressure all the boats now because I am connected.
And the mine, of course, is very important because
Yep.
I still don't have a mine.
And
And
you
the
have
second
this
mine is
yellow tile
so
too.
strong. Exactly, yeah. And without a mine, it's a bit difficult for me to connect to the next boats.
I cannot tell you how happy I was to see these pigs here. I was delighted.
Yes, and
Okay.
nothing else that was really nice.
What I was not happy about is rolling the same as you. 1-4, 1-4. That always annoys me greatly when I'm second player. You only need one of the boats, so obviously it's boat mine.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no other move. And the pigs, yeah, they were a bit scary to me. Also, all the other animals are very, very strong. 4 sheep, 4
All
cows,
4s, yes.
and I think we saw no sheep yet, but 2 cows and 3 goats or chickens.
Goats in
So,
my version. Yeah. So with a 4 and a 1, I think, well, obviously taking a boat is pretty easy. And then with the 1, I obviously have to place a tile. So I'm pretty sure I placed the yellow tile here to sort of connect to this castle straight away. That
that's
seems
very good.
Natural. Yep. 5 and a 3 for you. So now this is a very tricky position because you are connected. You do have your 3 tiles lined up, but you have to place them one after the other. So you really need a 1 to progress any further. So I guess in your position, I'd probably just be taking workers and maybe selling the 4. I guess you could take workers and place straight away, but that feels awful to me. That feels like a wasted turn.
So 1-4 is a nice connection on average.
Right, yes.
But this roll is sad. I was also hoping to have a roll with 1-4 that anything that costs 2 workers to maybe take away the pigs because they are the only really good tiles, I would say, in the black market. When I think about these animals, I also really like the second most I like are the sheep because they didn't show up yet. So
Okay.
I'm afraid that if now I'm too slow, you end up with pigs and sheep, and then I'm like in a very, very risky situation.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I could absolutely get them on my turn, but I could also equally get pigs and cows, I think. Would you consider placing the mine, spending 2 workers with your 5, and then just taking the sheep off the board?
Maybe an option. When I think about all the tiles that I want, they're just really only the animals. Say now we see your roll, so you will usually. Yeah, you can of course take both.
Yeah.
With selling the 2, placing the castle, taking the sheep, and taking the pigs, and I cannot afford it. If that happens, next turn I roll 3-3. You can take the cows as well. I'm just dead. I just lose the game. I have to take them. I cannot allow you to get really all the animals.
So I'm pretty sure I do exactly that move. I sell the 2, buy the pigs, place the castle, and take the cows. I was still very happy with the cows. Yeah, this is a very... What did I... Okay, I gave myself another turn. This feels... I think I got very rewarded for that, but that feels extremely greedy, what I just did.
I think so too, yeah.
But I got the 1 to place the bank, which allows me to buy the pigs, and I can obviously spend 1 worker to get the cows, but that could have backfired in many ways. Would you say the bank was a definite distraction there? Because, like, I still want to finish this region. The bank is basically 1 action to finish the region, because I get the 2 silver back anyway.
Yeah, so because you want both animals and a castle, I think it's too slow, yeah.
Mm.
It's too slow. But it's not horrific for sure. It's like still.
Okay, well, I think it did pay off, so I obviously place the bank, buy the pigs, and take the cow. Please don't tell me it. Oh no. I don't know why I'm not valuing these cows higher. I guess at the time I probably looked at this yellow tile and thought I need this to connect to this castle, but I didn't because I have the cows that I can connect through here. And the pigs. I'm not happy with myself right now.
Yeah, I was also surprised that you did it, but when I was thinking about it more closely, it's for surely not as bad as it looks. But you pretty surely give me the cows or the castle,
Yeah.
and I don't want that tile 8. So, as we always want to contest the tiles that both players want, I think you had a near perfect roll already. So
I don't know what I was thinking because I could see you got an extra turn, and like this is board 8. The cows are amazing here. Like this is a giant 6
right.
pasture.
Yeah.
That's a mistake. Okay, well 4 and a 3. I was pretty upset at you. Don't have to spend any workers. You get your connection here. I think we don't need to spend too much time on that move. 1 and a 3 for you.
I was very upset here because I wanted another 3/4.
Oh, sorry. You wanted another 3/4. What? Why?
Yeah. Church, take church, place church, take castle.
So you would have been quite happy giving me the cows again.
I mean, cows as well, of course, like even more, I guess. But
You can still place the church here. It's just a bit sadder. Oh, okay, it obviously
it's not
ruins
good.
your connection.
Yeah.
Okay, you need it there.
Yeah.
So I imagine you're taking 2 workers and then grabbing the cows.
I guess that should be what I have to do for sure.
Yeah. Okay, but this means I do get the castle. I'm fairly sure I should just place the pigs and grab the castle.
Think about it more exactly. I think you have a better move.
Really? Oh, okay, I can place this yellow tile up here for 1 worker and then take the castle with a 2 anyway. I don't know why I'm not seeing that. Which direction do I go? Okay,
You did that.
I did see it in the game. Okay, good on me. Do you think you're ahead or I'm ahead right now?
It's pretty even after the points for the moment, but of course you will score higher on your yellows, much higher than me, it seems. I have, of course, 1 more vote, so it's pretty close, I would say. But you also have the castle advantage, a huge castle advantage. The next castle is huge for you.
Yeah. Okay, a 1 and a 4 here. I'm pretty sure I'd just be placing one of the animals and taking workers. Or, okay, you don't actually need to take workers because you are producing a worker. I don't really know what else you're doing with a 1 though.
There's one really nice double move that I can make by placing, which connects a lot of the board right away.
Okay,
so
yes, 1 worker, place. Okay, that makes sense, yes.
and that then means I also end up closing one of the 5s of that big pasture.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the 2, 3, 4, 5 only what I need. So
right. Just a small thing. You place the sheep first. Any reason for that?
Yeah, because I love sheep. I love cows as well, but the sheep are so cute.
Okay. I don't know what I was expecting from that answer.
What are your favorite animals? Pigs, of course.
I like the pigs in this game, but normally I go for the cows. I find
the cows are really huge in this artwork.
You can
look
tell
at the sheep.
Cows.
Like they have 4 sheep and they're so tiny. I mean, it makes sense. They are much smaller, but still.
These are like little
difference in size. Yeah.
Okay, 5 and a 3 here. Would you be placing the castle here or saving it for next round?
I think I would save it. What I usually do is saving it because if I can save 1 worker, because that extra worker can be very handy to get that extra edge in the next turn, because also we can see that the other player called Pistol Star has only one worker next turn, so maybe we can get a big advantage there by saving that one worker. So I think I prefer that.
I do place and place. Okay, so the thing that I probably wasn't properly understanding is I don't need a completely empty hand if I only have 1 silver because I can't grab 3 tiles in 1 turn. Okay, on to phase C. 5 and a 3 for you. Well, you once again only need 1 boat, so taking the boat seems pretty obvious. Yeah, probably just boat and mine. The mine is obviously really good for you because they produce workers as well, so I would say it's nearly a must-have. Yeah, you can take both mines and the boat, so that was what I would be doing.
Yeah, that was very interesting. There are so many options. Like the only problem then is I'm at 0 workers and with a clocked hand of only placing a boat into number 2. We have to always think about what's the optimal reply of the opponents to our plan. So what do you think is the optimal reply to
Okay,
that?
so on my turn, I'm obviously looking at yellow tile 1, best tile in the game, amazing on this board. No, I'm tossing up between. I can obviously take and place a boat to get a double turn, or I can just take the castle and place it to grab a boat. It would be one of those 2 options.
What I really need then after boat mine is an animal, right? To connect and to be healthy in terms of animals. If I end up with no animals in this phase and you get 2 animals, it's pretty much your game, I would say. I cannot really afford double mine, I would say. So
Okay.
I'm just thinking about buying the mine, taking the market on the 3, placing it on the 5, and getting the boat on the 1.
Okay.
Because that's of course better than the boat on the 4, because we need 2/2 to place boats. So we want to have on 4 open, and we still surely get one of the animals.
Okay. Yeah, so the funny thing is, it doesn't really matter if you take the 1 or the 4 boat from me because it costs 1 worker either way because I'm a super worker.
Yeah,
so I'm pretty sure
exactly.
I take the boat and place it straight away. But I could also take the castle. That might just be safer. Okay, I did. Okay, I can just also take. That works.
I think the best, yeah, because this gives you an extra joker on the 1. It doesn't matter what you roll.
Okay, that's what I end up doing. 6 and a 2. Well, you got your 2 to place the boat. Well done. So this would probably be taking the goats and placing the boat.
If I don't do it, you can take both animals with your super castle.
Right, I can place the castle. Yes, okay. That is a very good point. I'm pretty sure here I'm looking at this boarding house because I'm looking at 4 points and 4 super workers. That seems very appealing to me.
That's true.
But I should also be considering the mine and the goats is probably more important. Would you say the order is probably goats, mine, then boarding house in terms of importance?
The thing is, with the boarding house, yeah, you're right, but with our role, it changes because we can only do one thing effectively, I would say. That is taking the boarding house, placing it, getting us 4 super workers, and then we still are secured to get one of the 2, mine or goats, and of course we hope for goats mainly.
I think I placed the castle, grabbed the boarding house, and then placed it on this 6 straight away.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's really good.
That's the move I can see right now for me. Yeah.
Very good. Because that means you have now connected 5 of the 6 boats, and the last boat is just 1 space away. And even yellows are very effective for you.
2 and a 4 here. 4 looks like placing the goats. And then 2 would be grabbing the other goats. That is 100% what I would be doing.
Yeah, that's the best move for sure. And I was thinking here, goats or goats or mine, and I ended up with a huge mistake.
Oh, really? Do you take the mine?
Yes. which is very wrong. Too greedy.
Ooh.
That's even better for you if you can get those goats for free by selling the one, buying the
Yes, I can.
market, placing it. I mean, that's at least an option.
I was feeling quite good in this position, actually. Even though you were ahead in animals, it just felt like you weren't connected to a lot of the board while I was free to do whatever I wanted because I had this great connection through the middle.
You have that extra pressure from yellow, which is
Yes.
very hard to do on this board. But I was so greedy. I was like just thinking, okay, that's the extra earlier scoring of mines plus an extra worker.
Okay,
Very effective.
onto this move. Taking the chickens or the goats is a must. It's the last
Exactly.
contested tile. Possibly taking the church. I just need a building to finish this little region here. Okay, I could sell the 6, buy the market, place the market to get the goats.
Oh yeah, it costs only one extra worker. Yeah, that's
I don't think that's what I do, but maybe I'll surprise myself. No. So I did see that move just now and like, yeah. 6 and a 6 for you. I guess you're very happy with this. Place and place.
Yep.
1 worker for 2 placements is a very good deal.
the numbers are good on the mines. That's also why
Yeah,
I
6
took
and
the mine
3.
because 6-3 and then there's so many options with the animals.
Yep. 5 and a 5. I don't think I was very happy with this, but placing the goats probably, then potentially placing the church. I still want this yellow tile. I guess I could just take it, but placing the church for a worker feels better.
Much better, yeah, because you don't know if that church is of any use in the next phase.
Yes,
Then
exactly. Well, I still want the mine, and you're not going to take that, so it will be of some use.
yeah, but that clocks your hand because that
Yes.
mine is first not contested. So
Yes.
and you have super workers, and it will be so much about boats and animals next phase. So we must get rid of the church.
Yeah. Okay. Place and yep, that's what I do. Happy with myself for that. Also happy with my next roll. That's good. 5 in a
Very
roll.
good.
You must be delighted with yours.
Yes.
You can place, and you don't even need to take workers because you're going to have 4 workers. So, would you consider spending 1 to take a market going into the next phase? Yeah, you'd have a market, 3 workers, and 3 silver.
And nearly all numbers covered. 1, 2, 3, 6, 4.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I was also thinking placing, selling, but also thinking placing, taking workers, because still whatever I do, it costs 1 worker, and we still need a lot of workers regardless.
Ooh, going with
So
6
it's quite-
workers.
Yeah, because that gives us maximum pressure till the end of the game. Selling the force is an option because we see the goods, they're stacking up with numbers that we cannot take yet.
Yes, yeah.
And then taking the market, of course, it costs us 1 worker, but it should usually save us around 1 worker later.
Yep.
So it's kind of free, you can say. It's pretty close, I think, 3 options.
Okay. Yeah. Placing and selling it makes sense because of these goods. I understand that. It's good. Okay, here I have a couple of options, but I think placing the yellow tile on the 4 and then placing the boat on the 2 is best. Or on this 2, doesn't really matter. And I'm pretty sure that's what I do. Get 2 goods, very happy. I'm connected to all the boats.
I think what makes the difference, and that was a perfect turn, is that you just took 6 and 5.
Yep.
And you can also take 5 and 1. So
Yep.
I should be even more concerned with selling the goods because of that.
Once again, we roll basically the same. Could you stop doing that, please? So I'm pretty sure you're going to take this 4 boat.
But you don't really care too much because you have those super workers.
I still prefer not to spend my hard-earned workers.
I know.
4 and a 2, so 4 boat. I was very upset not to see like a couple of boats in here. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's still really nice that there are so many animals because
Yes.
now if you can just take 3 animals, you just
I'm
win
done,
the
I'm done.
animals race. And you're done. And look at those picks. Wow.
I could take 3 animals here.
Even I take one from the black market,
I can
I still need to take another one, right?
Oh, that's what
To
you gotta
be
do,
sure.
isn't it?
Yeah. That will be expensive overall. Yeah, look what I did here. I was like, why did I do that? Wait a second.
Why
I think
the
I should
pigs
just
over
pick.
the cows?
Yeah, that's crazy. Especially because you rolled a 3, and that's so stupid. I should really. The cows are much better, of course, overall.
Yeah.
And the pigs, I think there were 2 pigs from number 6, right? That's even worse. I remember why I did that. Not because I want to place these pigs,
You're gonna burn
because
them?
I was thinking that also is not very effective for you now. And maybe you will stop taking animals and then just take my animals over.
Oh no, I'm going for animals here. I want these
You're
damn animals.
you're mad now because what I just did, so you want revenge, I guess.
Well, I'm mad because unless there are 2 animals in the black market in the next round, I know I can't finish them. So yes, I was pretty annoyed here. Like, at this point, I was pretty sure I was going to lose unless there were 2 animals in the black market. But yeah, obviously, taking the cows and sheep is one of my dice, and then with a 4, the ship is sort of contested, but it's not. I really hope I don't spend 2 workers on it. I probably just take the town hall in this position or something.
But of course, you also want the very nice boarding house there.
Yes, I do. Okay.
Or you can pray for something that gives you both the cows and the boarding house. Yeah, you did. Wow, that's amazing. That's a really, really good.
Well, I get the cows, but I don't get anything else with a 5. I guess I probably
You,
take a mine.
you do. You can take the boarding house.
Oh, sorry, I still have a worker. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Just needed 1-3 pretty much.
I don't know
no
if
6.
I do though. I do. Oh, I'm so good.
Well done. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You cannot miss.
Yes. Yeah, I think this proves more the point. I was playing way above my usual skill level during this game.
I'm so sad because you took all the tiles away, which was very good.
Yeah, so I did prioritize all the contested tiles. I'd still like this yellow tile, but you obviously don't care about it. I want the mines, you want the castle. There's not really much contested.
The boarding house in the black market is also very. I
Yes.
don't think the mines are anything worth for you. You shouldn't care about these. You just care about yellow's buildings
Okay.
and then pray for a good black market in the next phase. Don't care about these mines. They are dead. Just
Okay, so
yellow.
would you
and
still be
buildings.
trying to finish all the buildings in my position?
Oh, but
Six more. No?
no. But the boarding house in the black market is very, very powerful. Get another boarding house, and then cleaning up your goods, of course, scores a lot of points, and you can maybe combo all of that with a warehouse and a town hall. Just
Yeah.
get some more points right away.
Okay.
The 4 points per church is really nice.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking at that. Oh, very nice.
Yeah, of course. I forgot. I have 2 silver. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I will take that away, of course.
6 and a 1 here for you. I would take a warehouse and place it here as sort of a way of connecting to this last boat. I don't think you want to connect to it through a yellow tile.
So I'm also looking at your dice, and you have 0 workers, a clocked up hand. I mean, not really clocked up. You will produce workers now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have much to do, right? I just want to place 3 picks because for sure I'm taking animals in phase E. The only way for me to really score still efficiently is by getting 2 buildings, and that is only possible with the town hall together with the warehouse, and then getting a castle. I'm right now at 7 workers, right? Because next phase
Yes,
I get 3.
you have plenty of
So I
workers.
can be very, very greedy. And of course, I need a 2-1 combination to get the last the castle, which I need, of course. So I'm thinking about taking the castle with a 1, placing it with the 6, each of these costs only 1 worker, and then taking the town hall away.
I think I remember this move, and I think I remember being very upset by it because I was definitely taking this town hall. Yeah, Jesus Christ, that's my town hall. So that's the 5 I was always placing the boarding house with, and that 4 is for the town hall. So now I guess I'm gonna sadly place some cows first.
Oh, no,
Okay,
of course,
I'm gonna
that
secure
makes
this
sense.
tile. Yes.
You know why that's the correct move? Because you also need a 2 to place it.
Okay. Yes.
You want to make sure you finish those yellows with a good tile. Let's say in phase E there are only bad yellows.
Yeah. We roll the same again. Not that it really matters. Oh, well, you can just pretty much place all your tiles here.
Remember what our plan was with those sad poor little piggies?
Oh, yes, sorry. You're going to leave those pigs there. You're meant to collect the same type of animals. I didn't think I'd have to be telling the number 1 player this, but you score more if they're the same type of animal. Like, why have you got all 4 different? Do you really
Because
expect that animal tile to show up?
yeah, it was quite crazy. But the pigs, they were really nice. They were coming up all the time. They were your tiles. That
Like,
was
I
very
guess I'm not
frightening.
really one to talk because I have all 4 as well.
Yeah, because that's natural, right? When the one player does
Yeah,
this, the other will end up with it
of
as
course.
well. I think I found the best move.
Oh, okay. You burned the pigs, so you really don't want to place those 2 pigs down. 2 and a 5 here. I'm obviously placing this church down. I think it's possible I take the mine here, but I think it's probably more likely I just place some of the animals. Okay, selling goods, yeah, selling goods. I did see. Selling goods for no workers makes more sense.
Very good, because that also means you have
2 silver.
silver, yeah.
5 and a 5 here. Well, you can do pretty much whatever you want. So I expect you'll place pigs and then take workers or something, even though that'll give you 5 workers, something like that.
Only move.
Yeah. 4 and a 4, I'm guessing I just place and place.
Okay.
Yeah. And here we go into phase E. Scores are nearly dead even. We pray for 2 black market animals.
You pray for 2 black market.
We pray.
Yeah. You have a lot of points in yellows, and that's very dangerous. Also, you can finish the yellow region, and that was another setup. Was another probably second best scenario for you. That one strong yellow shows up in the black market, and yeah, you just wish there was some better yellows outside because they are good for me and bad for you.
Yeah, so that's another thing. If I had that other damn town hall from last round, that would have been something to me. Okay, well, let's see your damn move. We all know what happens. So when you go last in phase E, as we've said before, you end up with 5 animals. And I was 100% sure at this point it was over. I didn't see any way of me coming back.
I think your move obviously would be buying the yellow 25, then taking the boat, placing the boat, and then you have a chance. Yeah, then you have a chance to get.
Okay, I did see that.
And now you're just unlucky that you cannot get those extra points, at least for now. But anyway.
You win the boat race. Are you saying my move here should be take this yellow tile and then take the bank?
Surely taking an animal, the yellow, I guess, to secure it. Probably taking workers because you have so many options for banks.
Okay, yeah,
the bank is not very good for us. Yeah. You want to sell the goods, you want to be effective. Yeah, I think that's a slight mistake there.
Yeah.
Because you have so many options. Later.
I guess I was also sort of just hoping for perfect rolls because I felt I was behind, but yeah.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
4 and a 5, so you're going to buy the boat, burn the 2 goats, and
or
place it down.
Same. Pigs or boat.
Yeah, okay, I guess it depends on your preference then, yes. But yeah, placing that boat's gonna be basically stealing 6 points from me. Okay, do you decide to burn the pigs or the goats? Oh, the goats. And workers just playing safe. I guess the only thing really left on this board that you want is the castle.
Yeah, also the yellow 16 is still 8 points for 2 turns.
Oh, yes, okay. You do have 2 warehouses, yeah. 4 and a 3 here. Just place and sell.
It was bad. Risky here. I will need 2, 3. That's just bad. Yeah, should just sell. And
I guess you wanted to just secure all the tiles
yeah, but only I need to place 3 tiles
in
with
4
4
turns
actions on only 2
and
workers and
selling. Yeah.
yeah, and 2, 3 I need. That's yeah, that was bad. I think it was possible that I end up not being able to place the yellow. That was a huge mistake. Let's say I rolled 5, 5, 5, 5 or 6,
Right.
6, 6, 6. Especially 5, 5, 5, 5. It's just
Because animals
impossible.
are must plays because they're worth way too many points if you don't.
Yeah, so I would have to place with 5, 5. I would have to place animal, take workers.
Yeah.
And then I have 2 workers, and if I roll 5, 5 again, so I have to take 2 workers in place. It's just an absolute waste, and I'm leading, so that was
We are
just
talking
very,
extremely low odds of that happening, but still, it's not. It's a risk that doesn't need to be taken.
so
I'm also running out of turns here to do everything. So I guess with a 4 I'm placing this tile down, and with a 6 either placing the bank or selling goods. Probably placing the bank.
yeah.
Yep.
You know why I did that also was I wanted to not give you a good turn with your church, black market church, even though it's just like a watchtower for you because it's minus 2 points.
Okay, I can use the
plus
church
4.
to take that tile away from you.
Yeah, but that was a bit too crazy
Okay.
from my side.
Your nightmare is nearly coming true. Like you got rolled a 4 and a 5. So then, what's the safest way to proceed? Do you just obviously placing one of these animals is a must, placing and then taking workers?
Yeah, as sad as it is, and I think it's possible then to still not being able to. Yeah, if now I roll 5, 5, I cannot place both.
Here, I guess I'm taking workers and placing this tile down. Seems like the most important. Or I could sell the ones and take workers. That's risky.
I think that's better because
I need to take a risk.
yeah, you are behind. You need to roll like perfectly,
Okay.
and you have super workers, right? So
Yes,
whatever you roll, you can do it. Like you can say you roll 4, 4, which is the worst case scenario. You still can sell the 6s, which are super powerful. They give you 7 points. And place the yellow, which gives you 5 points. 10 points. Yeah, 10 points, so that's secure. Yeah. That was very good roll.
Ooh.
Secure.
6 and a 5, so you do just get away with it. You nearly had your scenario. A couple of different rolls.
Exactly.
But obviously you can place the pigs and place this down as well, so that seems like a no-brainer. And then a 1 and 2 I'm placing and selling. That's also a no-brainer, so let's see the end result.
That was pretty close.
Well done. Well-deserved win. 31 from my yellows, but not enough.
That was very close. You played so well. I was so lucky with the start, and then I messed it up in phase C. So I think you played better than me in this game. Your performance was. I mean, you also had a couple small mistakes here and there early on, but
not prioritizing the animals early enough is what cost me. Because if I had finished these 6, I think I'm pretty clearly winning, but you didn't give me the opportunity to, and I should have taken it much earlier. I didn't even bother finishing the boats, that's how pissed off I was.
I mean, that was right, because everything else scored you more.
Yeah, I had other things.
And you just want to sell goods, yeah.
We were actually talking about this after the match as well. If there was like a situation where there were 2 animals, but then there was also tile 25. So it obviously means I finish this region, but you get a very good yellow tile for you, and I probably don't finish the yellows, so it would have been very close either way.
Yeah, but then you would have won, I think, for sure.
I'm still not sure about that because the swing in
Not
the
not
yellow
sure.
tiles is massive, and then if I
So
also don't finish the yellows, it's a pretty big deal. So
yeah, very well played. I was very proud of you. Fantastic
and
performance.
very relieved as well to I think I gave you a decent amount of ELO for this, maybe two or three.
Three, three.
Three.
You can take
Oh,
a look. It's fine.
it doesn't show up on
You
Game
can.
Results
It doesn't
from
show up. Yeah.
replay.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yes, it
it
was
was
a
very
good game.
interesting. Yeah, very very good. And I was happy that you had your favorite board to play. It was very close. Very.
It did make me a bit sad because I'm thinking if I can't beat you on this board, there's no chance I'm beating you on any other board.
There's a chance you definitely would beat me 100% in some games.
Well,
Um,
with some luck, I think I could beat you about 5% of the time. Honestly, I would give myself a 5% chance.
I think it's higher than 5% for sure.
Mm,
Probably even 10. I guess you can beat me in 10%, 9%
I'll
with
take
your
those
current
odds.
skill, and I'm sure you will still keep improving, and then this would go up.
Thank you for joining me. Thanks for going
Thank you
over
very
this
much.
game.
Thanks for having me, and have a great day.
Yeah, you as well. See you next time.